Hello everyone, I'm Natasha, and today we're going to do a fun Q&A. Woo! So I asked you guys for some questions on Instagram, and if you're not following me there, you should. I'll have it linked down below. I post there constantly, and that's where you can find out what I'm doing and what I'm wearing and what I'm thinking. I haven't done like a life update video since the first one I did, which will be linked above if you want to check it out. Basically that went into like why my life had changed so much in like last couple months. If you guys were not aware, I got a new job. I had a boyfriend last year, broke up with that boyfriend. Yeah, so my life has completely changed. I used to be full-time YouTube. Now YouTube is kind of like a side thing for me. So let's just get reconnected. I have a bunch of questions that you guys asked, and I can't wait to go into those. Funny enough, you guys haven't asked me a lot of book questions. Like there's a couple, but a lot of them are like more like fandom based. And I got a lot of fashion questions and I got a lot of life questions. I'm excited. Let's go into it. First, I have a question which is so perfect. Where do you get all your cute glasses from, Natasha? This is from BB8 Cutie. Thank you so much for sending in your question. Well, funny you ask. This video has been sponsored by Glasses USA. So I have a really fun, exciting thing happening with Glasses USA. I can't really talk about it a lot, but it has something to do with maybe a collection coming out. We'll see. But I actually have some new glasses I want to share with you guys. If you ever wondered where I get my glasses, they're all from this website, so glassesusa.com. I'll have it linked down below if you guys want to check out any of these pairs, and I have all the pairs linked as well. These are my favorite of the whole haul. Okay, the new Hilary Duff collection. So cute, like the lavender and the coral on the side. They kind of look like the classic like Ray-Ban Wayfarer frames. These are so cute. I love them. They come in multiple colors. I've really not had good vision since I was 18, but I didn't really need glasses really badly until 2 years ago. And so all my glasses have been from Glasses USA. There now are online websites that sell glasses for the base price. So Glasses USA, it cuts out the middleman. You don't have to go through your doctor. You can get basic frames for really cheap. So that means that you can change your glasses out whenever you feel like it. And that's my favorite thing. I have 20 pairs of glasses, y'all. But that means that I get to match my glasses to what I'm wearing. And so that kind of goes into like my style question that I got a lot. I got a lot of people asking me, how do you find your style? I think it just came from social media, from having so many different options for myself. I always loved fashion when I was younger, but I never had the chance to really like explore that. Now there are so many brands out there, and there are so many women who look like me that I'm able to kind of pull things from. I would say my style is bold yet girly. I have a very bold, girly style. Sometimes bold is thought of like modern. I think of bold as just kind of being different and owning it. So like I'm wearing this like purple gingham like puffy sleeve top and overalls with outrageous glasses that you don't really see many people wearing. I mean, if say I was wearing something that had more like cool tones, then I would definitely put these on. These are also the Hilary Duff collection. They'll be linked down below. These come in a bunch of different colors. I really wanted like some green glasses, and I love the round frames on me. Very cute. And they got silver. I love matching things. That's another thing about my style. I love to match colors. Everything has to match. I'm going to go through all the glasses I got from Glasses USA and kind of talk about how I would match my style to it, because I typically always wear glasses every day. Unless I'm going to a big event, then I'll put some contacts in. So I got these two other pairs of glasses. These are like super round and they're gray and gold. So I am very anal about my gold and my silver when it comes to jewelry. Because I got these in gray and gold, that means I can wear like gold hoops or silver hoops. But these are my second favorite pair from the whole haul. They're my Harry Potter glasses, but they're also very invisible, but they're also very hipster, which I love. I put these on when I ever want to be like cute or hipster. I love these. These are so fun. My brother doesn't like them, but you know what? I don't care. I like them. They make me feel good. And as long as something makes you feel good, don't worry about anyone else's opinion. Then I got these clear ones. And now I've never had like clear frames before, but my friend Reagan from Peru's Project like always rocks clear frames. I'm like, I want to be like Reagan. And these are another kind of round pair. I feel like these are very spring style glasses. I didn't really get any big like dark frames. The only like dark frames I got were these black and gray tortoise ones, and they're just, you know, plain rectangle glasses. But these are kind of like more of the studious look. So if I was like at work and I was wearing some black or some gray, then I would wear these. And I love these. They don't fall off my face. That's a big thing that I look for when I'm getting glasses. Yeah, so keep updated with me and some exciting stuff happening with Glasses USA. If you guys want to get a pair of glasses for yourself, when you go to the link down below, an offer will pop up and that will be your offer. So go get yourself a pair of glasses. So I have a question from Twitter from Capri Book Island. She asked, do you think Disney will ever include a plus size princess? If so, would you do the voice of her? And what would you name her? I'm not Disney, so I don't know. I just love Disney. I hope that they make a plus-size princess. I guess technically Moana was like their first toe in the water with plus size, or just like a real girl. But I think that every body should be represented on Disney because those are the formative movies that you show your children. And I feel like you should be showing your children every different type of person. But I mean, I'm not an actress. I don't have an agent. I hope so. I would love to voice her. I love to sing. And I would name her. I mean, if there was a plus size Disney princess, I don't know, like what race would she be? Like I would want a different race to be represented. I have a lot of questions about where I shop from, but specifically from Francina Simone. Where do you get your heels? Because they are always gorgeous. Also, favorite place to shop for dresses. My heels, I get them on ASOS, which is my favorite place to shop. So if you ever want to go shopping, go to asos.com. There's a wide range of sizing for men and for women. They have amazing shoes, like tennis shoes, sandals, heels. Those are my favorite. I love all their heels. I got a lot of questions about if I'm going to be at BookCon. I don't know. I'm planning on it, but we are also at work planning a trip with a couple of our influencers. But I won't be on the BookCon panel. I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter. I'm the one who puts together the BookCon panel. I fought for it a couple years ago, but I will have other opportunities if I go for like a signing or something. I'm partnering with the Bookish Box and we're going to do something fun. Okay, so something about my job. How did you first hear about Amaryllis Apparel and what made you want to work there? Over this last summer in 2018, I don't know, I just had like this epiphany that I wanted a job. I just needed something different. I needed to learn more about life because I felt kind of stagnant, like I wasn't growing, and I needed something that was going to be long lasting because I don't think YouTube or being an influencer is necessarily something that is going to be successful for the rest of my life. I have big dreams, and to make those big dreams happen, I wanted to find a job so that I know how to work with people. So I found Amaryllis online. I was looking for jobs in Orange County where I live, and Amaryllis popped up. It didn't really look legit. Like, the job title was like influencer relations, and I'm like, I'm an influencer. I could probably do that, and it's a fashion company. Had a phone interview. I went in for an interview. It just kind of everything just clicked. Like, finding a job for me was very easy. I had a lot of questions about college. I explained this in my last couple like life update videos. I never went to college. I didn't go to college. I actually got my GED. I just have a lot of experience, I guess, in common sense, just from living where I live in California. I always knew that I wanted to work in marketing. I've always done that in some way or capacity. You have to be really creative when it comes to marketing and different ideas and bringing those ideas to the table and making it happen. I took on a job in marketing. I'm a marketing assistant. That title might be changing. We'll see. It's just been a ride ever since. It's a really great place for growth and to learn. Also, my brother works there now. He's actually head of customer service. I have so much fun every day going into work. My favorite thing, which is another question I got, So my favorite thing about working in my full-time job is working with people. When I was a full-time YouTuber for 2 years, I was here in my room by myself, and the hardest thing was keeping myself on track and being disciplined with my time. There was a lot of distractions though. I live with my family, and sometimes, if you go to school or if you work from home, you know that just because you work from home doesn't mean that you're not busy. You're always busy, but sometimes those people don't understand that. The best thing is getting myself out of this house and working somewhere else and just being somewhere else and working with a team. It's so much fun and challenging. Things do get mundane and they get the same, but there's other times where I'll be on a photo shoot all day and it's so much fun. One of my favorite things that I'm looking forward to in my job right now is working with plus size models. I was the one to cast plus size models, and I'm very excited to finally implement different bodies on our website. A little bit about the company. We're a fashion brand, so we make and design everything in-house, but we have manufacturers in China. Yeah, we have a warehouse attached to our office. We sell to different retailers, and y'all should check it out. I'll have it linked down below. I've got a lot of Disney bound questions. Do you have any future Disney bounds that you want to do? Yes, I have Dapper Day coming up at Disneyland, and last year I did that with 2 of my friends and my ex, and it was really fun, doing group Disney bounds. This year I have my twin brother. He's never done a Disney bound, so he's not really looking forward to dressing up, but I know he's gonna love it. He's gonna love it. He's gonna complain, but he's gonna love it. I really want to do Tweedledee and Tweedledum with my twin brother because I feel like that would be so cute. I'm gonna wait to tell you guys what the other ones are. You'll just have to see on my Instagram. Would you ever consider writing a book? Love your channel, Natasha. Thank you. Yes, I started writing a couple years ago. But again, it's that discipline thing. It's very hard for me to keep on track when I'm at home. So keeping an online life while also being on my computer while writing, I couldn't do it. I couldn't just be on my computer all the time because it was work all day and then be done and then continue to write on your computer. And I just didn't find any joy in that process at all. I'm very slow when it comes to writing and reading, but I'm fast when it comes to romance. So if I ever finish a book, I have many ideas. It's going to be a contemporary romance because those are my favorite things to read, and they're my favorite things to write because I am such a romantic. I haven't read a good plus size romance novel, and that is upsetting, and I'm gonna do it at some point. What are your favorite makeup staples? Foundation, lipstick, etc. You always look put together. Well, thank you. So I wear makeup every day. Makeup staples, tinted moisturizer. I don't wear foundation anymore. Foundation's too heavy. Don't do it. If you don't need to, don't wear foundation. Powder, bare minerals, do that. I feel like this whole last decade of makeup has just been super heavy makeup, and you don't need to do that. That's only for going out. So tinted moisturizer is my favorite. I wear glasses, obviously, so I don't wear a lot of eyeliner anymore because my glasses kind of cover up my eyes, so that's great. But my eyebrows, do my eyebrows, and concealer. Favorite concealer is Tarte Shape Tape. Best concealer ever. And bronzer, I have to have that nice those cheekies. You have to have the cheekies. So yeah, so eyebrows, tinted moisturizer, and bronzer. But I do a full face, guys, every day. So it is primer, it is tinted moisturizer, it is powder, concealer, concealer, then powder, then eyebrows, then bronzer, then blush, and then maybe some eyeshadow and mascara. Definitely mascara. I always do mascara. Don't typically do lipstick when I'm working. It's usually a light gloss or a chapstick. Oh, this question. I know you're a huge fan of Wonder Woman, but what are your thoughts about Captain Marvel? So if you saw my best friend Christine's Stories 8 this month, we have the exact same thoughts on Captain Marvel. I was very underwhelmed by the film. I know a lot of people are supporting it, and you definitely should support the film. I support the film. You should go see it. But I feel like they could have done a much better job. I think she came too late in the timeline. It was so confusing going into that film and watching this alien world come about, not really knowing anything about her time with the Kree. You have absolutely no idea what's going on. I really feel they had started from the beginning, from when she was a young girl and seeing all the struggles that she had with her family. Light spoilers, by the way. And moving forward until she got kidnapped by the Kree. I just wish they would have done it that way instead of making it completely confusing and not really, connecting with the character. I thought Brie did a really great job. I'm excited to see her in Endgame. Comparing it to Wonder Woman's better. This is a deep question. When did you realize YouTube wasn't totally fulfilling you? Was it a single moment or over time? I don't know. I always felt like I've always tried to be different. Like, I've always tried to make my content different. And every time I made my content different, no one would really watch it. I never stuck to a mold of BookTube. And because I'm in this niche, I can't really break out of it. And I've only been able to break out of the BookTube niche on Instagram. And I'm not saying that BookTube is bad at all. I'm just saying not at all. That is not what I'm saying. I love BookTube. I love reading. I love sharing stories. There is no better feeling than connecting to a book and being able to share that with other people. However, I've always wanted to do more. Like, I've always loved fashion. Like, I started my channel with beauty and fashion and books. And you can't walk both. You can't do both. And that's what was kind of just killing my heart. Like, I just felt like I just had to read and talk about books. But that's not really like all what I wanted to do. I wanted to do a bunch of things at once. It just wasn't really successful for me. And I was spending so much time making content that wasn't being watched. And if it's not being watched, you're not making money. And that's just the truth of it. To be as blunt as possible, the dream was to become a YouTuber. But, like, I knew YouTube wasn't going to be long lasting. I just didn't know what the next step was. I didn't know if that was writing a book or doing some, I don't know. I didn't know what the next step was after that. But, like, the breaking point was I was broke. It's just so much better now that I don't have to rely on my craft to be my livelihood. That's it. It's just so much better now. I don't have to do that. And I have so much more help. I have a manager now. Did you guys know that? No, you didn't. Which is amazing. Love her. I have video editors. Someone has edited this video for me. So I've managed to be able to do it all. How do you stay motivated and positive in life? How do I stay motivated and positive? Jesus. That's the simple answer for me. Yeah, my relationship with God and with Jesus is what keeps me the way that I am. Because of the tragedies I've gone through in my life and the incredibly hard times I've dealt with my family. I was taught at a very young age to rely on Jesus to get me through that, and to rely on my church and the people at my church. I cry, but I don't cry alone. There's someone always there who is looking out for me, and I can feel it and I know it, and it's so crazy. I mean, I have like this like warmth, like tingle that runs through me. I know that I can get through it, because I've done it before, and I've done it before with the help of him. That's about it. That's how I stay motivated. Another deep question. How has being a social media influencer impacted your relationship with your body? Do you feel social media has been a vessel of toxicity or empowerment in terms of the BOPO movement, which I think is body positivity movement? This is a heavy question. This is from Destiny Murtaugh. Thank you, Destiny. Social media has different effects on different people. For me, the first time I saw someone who looked like me and who had style and who was owning it was Loie Lane. This is like back in 2014, 2015 when she was doing, I think what the first video I ever saw of hers was, "You're pretty for a fat girl." I'd heard that my entire life. You have such a pretty face. You have such pretty eyes. But I'm not all pretty because I'm fat. And fat's not a bad word. It's just what I am. I didn't realize like that had hurt me for so long. And it wasn't until I saw women owning themselves on social media that I was able to gain that confidence. When I was able to gain that confidence, I knew that I could give back to my followers. And that became something that I am very passionate about. Because my whole life, I've heard things from family members, from friends, from the people who are closest to you. Because the people who are closest to you hurt you the most. Now, I am teaching my family to accept. Just because I look like this doesn't mean that I need to change. From the words of my wise friend, Julie Murphy, there is not a skinny girl screaming to get out of my fat body. I think social media has done wonders for body positivity and sharing our bodies and making it known that is it okay to look the way we are, that we are breaking those beauty standards. And there was never a conversation about it before. Teaching yourself to have a healthy outlook on people's bodies is the only way to get through social media, because there's the Instagram models who are always going to make you feel bad about yourself because you don't look like that. It could have positive and negative effects. But for me, it was positive. How did you become friends with booktubers? I stalked them. I mean, that's how we all became friends, because we all watched each other's content and commented on each other's content. You just become friends with people because you're doing the same thing. You're technically colleagues. So there's 2 Twilight questions I want to ask. First of all, when is your Twilight vlog from last year coming out? It's coming out very soon. I have one of my editors working on it. I'm very excited to watch it. 2, would you be down to watching a Twilight remake? Yes, I would if they did it right. But can they really do it again? I feel like they just need to continue the saga, not redo it. Got a lot of questions about my skin. Thank you for everyone who's complimented my very clear skin. I have clear skin because I realized what foods make my skin break out, and that's sugar. But I dealt with acne when I was 18, 19. It's because I was super stressed about my dad's death. The main thing is find out what foods affect your skin, because whatever you're putting into your body, it affects what's on the outside. I use Clinique skincare. So I use their full 3-step system, their face wash, their cleanser, and their moisturizer. And then I also used to use Retin A on my spots. And that's about it. I have very dry skin, especially around my eyes, so I typically sometimes use like an overnight cream. And then how I make my face with makeup look good, primers. Okay, and last question I'm going to answer is, where do you see yourself in 10 years? I want to be the creative director of my own fashion brand. That's it. That's what I want to do, and I hope I can make that happen. Okay, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget about Glasses USA. You can find the links down below to any of the glasses that I shared in the video today. I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A, and I can't wait to chat more. I love chatting about life. I always like opening up. I love sharing stuff with you guys because that's the most feedback I ever get when I meet any of my viewers in person, is the stuff that I share. I'll do another advice video sometime soon, but thank you all so much for watching. I am Natasha. I'll see you all in a future video. Keep calm and fangirl on. Bye!